Because honestly, man, you're not living like a man. You're living like a woman.
Alrighty, welcome back to my channel. My name is DeAndre Saxon, and this is a reaction to Kevin Samuels checking a young 27-year-old man. If you want to watch this full video, the link to the original is in the description below where you can watch it, but this is my reaction channel. So what we have here is Kevin Samuels checking a young 27-year-old man who might be distracted with women, and what you're going to see is this man is distracted by the wrong things. What Kevin has to say about this man will have you shook. So let's hop straight into it.
Well, again, you're young. You have identified lioness. She, by her mindset.
As far as mindset.
Mindset.
What are the qualities?
Okay. No, I don't mean this to sound insulting. Go look at National Geographic and look at what lionesses do. When lions are gone, they watch the territory, watch the kids, they hunt, they do everything else. They hold stuff down, but when a lion comes around, they demure, everything else. They're social. You identify a lioness by how she interacts with other women. And also women who aren't always just about fun. These women have to be working. A worker mindset. One of the most key things I said is if women want to talk about relations with men in terms of easy, fun, luxury, no stress, no pressure, that is a woman you don't want to deal with because she doesn't want to deal with the real things in life. But you're still kind of young for this question, but I'm going to answer it because it can help other people. I'm assuming you believe you're a lion.
The only reason why I would say that is because I started a pride young.
Okay, well, in my schema, you started something. I don't know if you're a lion or a tiger yet, but I'm not going to, are you married?
No, sir, I dealt with a hyena.
How many kids do you have?
3.
What do you do for a living?
Huh?
What do you do for a living? What's your career?
Currently, I don't have a career. I work from home for a medical company.
You don't have a career? You don't work? You're an employee?
No, I have a job. I don't have a career yet. That's what I'm looking to get into right now.
How many hours a week are you working?
Currently right now, 40, 45 if I can get some overtime. Single father.
Okay, this is gonna sting, young man. Hold on.
I'm ready for it.
What the fuck are you doing on YouTube? You should have a part-time job. With no kids.
I have to watch them, so I have to work from home. I would, believe me, I didn't work multiple jobs.
You have to watch. Are all the children by the same woman?
They're all around the same age, 6, 4, and 2.
Are they all from the same woman?
2 from one from one other. So no.
So if I'm hearing this correctly, you completed high school?
Yes, sir.
But didn't go to college?
No, sir. I dropped out.
Do you have a trade?
No, that's what I'm looking to get into right now.
Looking to get into. Do you live with either one of these? Do you live with either of these women?
No. Me and my last son's mother split up.
Where do you live?
I live in Tampa.
With whom? With your mother?
No, I have my own apartment.
Okay. You need a roommate, and you need a trade this year. Are you still dealing with either one of the children's mothers sexually?
No.
Are you sexually active?
No. Trying to stay out of that realm.
When was the last time? Have you been sexually active in the last 12 months?
All right. Yeah, I have.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, young man. your past has been sexually reckless. If you're going to be sexually active, you need to wear 2 condoms, because you can't afford another kid, and with no trade, no profession, you are unskilled labor, minimum wage. And if you can't, now you're effectively working from home. You're effectively a wife, because you keep the kids. So we're talking about how to identify lionesses. Why are you asking these questions?
To be honest, you know, I hope to reach the top 20%, but if I happen to be average, I would still like to have a family. I don't want to have a single.
You have a family. You have 3 children, and you're a high school graduate.
Yes, sir.
And you've been reduced to staying at home with your children. And you came on asking questions about women. You don't need to be doing anything with women. You need to be a monk.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. Now, my personal story when it came to dealing with women is I see that most men, especially around the age of, 22 to 35, we get distracted by trying to figure out what to do with women, about picking up game, about all these different things. But what I saw was when you get your ish together, that's when the women start to come. Like I mentioned before, in 2020, I made my first $1 million. And let me tell you, 80 to 90% of the women that I've ever interacted with in my life came after I started to have success in my business. I started making a lot of money. I lived in the best apartments in downtown Miami. I could afford nice clothes and a lot of stuff. All these are superficial, but what came with that lifestyle came the abundance of women. Let me tell you, before that, it was difficult. I had to put in extra work. I had to go to random bars. I had to do all that. Let me tell you, when you're on your game, when you're making money, when you're confident, when your dress is well, the women come flocking to you. So as men, I'm 27. I don't know how old you are right now. As a guy, if we want to attract more women, if you want to have more success with women, the best thing to do is not to focus on how to pick up women or game about women. The best thing you can do is get your life together. Start getting in that game where you're making over 10 grand a month. Get in the gym, but also build that confidence. So when you look at a woman, you can just snap your fingers and she's ready to go with you. Let's hop back onto what Kevin Samuels has to say about this guy.
Until you get your stuff together. That means some sort of profession. Because honestly, man, you're not living like a man. You're living like a woman. Effectively, you might as well be on government assistance.
Damn.
What's the most you ever made per hour?
19 an hour.
The average woman in this country black woman earns $37,000. Effectively, you're a woman.
Damn.
I'm not joking, man. I'm not saying this to clown you, but I'm concerned that you came in talking about women and you got 3 mouths to feed. You can't make any more babies, and you got to get someplace to where you're earning enough money, because are you on state-run child support?
No, sir. I take care of my kids.
I don't think you understand. All they need to do to screw you up is one of those 2 women put you on child support. Taking care of them or not, it's a punitive measure. And then the state watches everything. So my point is, you don't need to worry about women. You need to get a profession or 2 and putting in 60 hours a week minimum. You're behind, man. You're really, really, really behind. 27 with 3 kids. So women are not on your radar.
Monk mode. You heard Kevin Samuels say it earlier in the video. Monk mode. If you're watching videos like this, whether it's Fresh and Fit Podcast, Kevin Samuels, and you're trying to get better with women, here's the most important thing, and it's something that you're not going to want to hear. It's something that's very hard pill to swallow. Kevin Samuels kind of glazed over it, but here's what you must do. Monk mode. Stay away from women. Stop watching videos that are talking about picking up women in game, and get your life together. Learn a trade, start a business, start to get over 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month. And then you'll start to see naturally as women start to gravitate to you. So if you want to start to see success with women, Kevin Samuels said it right here. Monk mode. No talking to women, no sliding on girls' DMs, no taking girls on date. It's time to get things together.
So I said, you need a roommate so you can save money. Is that your roommate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Male or female?
Male.
Okay. You only have one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm a fan of more. I'm honestly a fan about guys like renting a house, 3 to 4 guys to a house, separate bedrooms though. No sharing a bedroom. But seriously, because you can dig yourself out of this, but you got to get a profession and a side job, because you need a career, because you got 3 mouths to feed. And even though you take care of your kids and things are going fine right now, life changes. If one of those women get with somebody, that's enough. That's enough.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. But no more babies, man. None. No mas bebas. All right, Namas Baba, you got 3 kids, dude. Golly.
Alrighty, so let me know what your comments are in the section below. Hit that like button. What do you think Kevin had to say about this, man, and how can you make improvements to your life as a young man making it through this world? Are you going to go into monk mode, or are you going to keep going down the same path? I'll see you in the next video.